Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Haven't been boondocking in about 5 months, maybe another month to go. Then we'll be back in the truck full time, and I can complain about something new. It is 59 degrees. The winds are out of the north, 13 miles an hour with 17-mile-an-hour gusts. In South Texas, this is the blizzard of 25. This is our cold front. I slept last night with the windows open, got down to about 50 degrees, and I had a blanket over me, and it's the best I've slept in a long time, a very long time. I love sleeping when the air is cool, a little bit cold, and you're nice and warm under the blanket. I think we're supposed to get a even cooler front coming in a few days. Honestly, I don't even know. I might be confusing this front with something I read 3 or 4 days ago. You never know.
What do you get if you cross a duck with a firework? A firecracker.
Well, we got a ha-ha out of him. Not too bad. Not too bad. Doesn't have the enthusiasm of the official dad joke button. So, turns out my air conditioning at the place I was staying at, my buddy Pat's apartment, it never kicked in. Neil from upstairs came down, who has the same system, and twice, and checked the remotes, and everything was set correct. And then he did a little further and found a fault code, an error code, and it needs cooling. So I let Pat know, and he's going to have the repair guy contact me and come take a look at things. So thank you, Pat. We don't need air conditioning right now, so at least it held on until things cooled down. Oh, you're turning. Okay, I was wondering why we went from 25 to 5. Boat Rentals, Little Bay Marine Boat Rentals. We rented a boat from there a long time ago. Many years ago. I remember it was so windy, the boat had a little windshield on it. And just the way we were, I wasn't the designated captain, but just from that amount of wind hitting the windshield perfectly, the guy steering the boat had a lot of trouble getting it up to the dock there. That might have been my first boat ride in Rockport, I don't know. The guy who came down, when we came down to work here, that guy had a boat. We got on that quite a bit. And then one of our customers that we remodeled a house for wanted us to take his boat out once a week and run it and make sure everything was running well. So that was a tough job, to go for a little cruise once a week in someone else's boat while they paid for the gas money. That was hard times, goat. No goats on deck. What's going on here, Mr. Bicycle Guy? You okay? I'm heading over right now to check on one of Pat's properties for him. Hey, there's a great blue heron on the right there. They are awesome. Lighthouse Inn. We're almost in Fulton, Texas. So I need to be close by in case I get the call to schedule an appointment for the get the RC looked at. What are they called? Split units? Pat has 2 split units in my docile. I think that's what's upstairs as well. This is the property that Pat rents out if you have an RV and you're looking for a place. You can see how close it is to downtown Fulton. We'll head over there. But this is Pat's property where Pat has allowed me to park numerous times when it is free. And Pat wanted to know if the grass needed to be cut. And it looks okay to me. It looks okay to me, but here's the property. Nothing fancy, but convenient. If you're looking to come to town, get set up with Pat. I'll have to Google it, put a link in the description. Water, you can see the electric boxes. One way in the back and one right there. I think he only rents it out to one person at a time. Maybe if you were a group, you know. And don't go by anything I say. And that's right on 3rd Street in Fulton. South 3rd Street. And to avoid all your DUIs, you could even just walk right down here. 2 blocks. 2 short blocks. And there's Jim Bob's Barbecue on the left there. Bench warmers, who dat? We drove by the boiling pot. I don't know what this little bar, indoor, outdoor bar on the right is called here. You're within walking distance of Fulton Mansion. The Sugar Shack is right there. Fulton Harbor's right here. There's Charlotte Plumbers. On the left there's that little beachwear and gift shop. You go ahead, sir. There's a gentleman with a cane on the right, so we're going to wait a few minutes for him. A few seconds for him, I'm sorry. There's Fulton Harbor. Oh, they got it blocked off. What's going on here? Must be doing some repairs. Well, let's turn around. I'll give you a shot down there. Just that one section is wonder if they're setting up for an event, or I think it's an event because they got that outside porta potties and they're not usually there. Well, inquiring minds want to know. And so do we, right? We want to know, man. Charlotte Plumbers. I've only eaten there 3 times. Yeah, it's an event because this outside area has a fence around it as well. Well, can we go up here today? Nope, can't go up that one either. Damn. Wonder what's going on.
What do you call a fake noodle? An imposter!
You're hearing from all 3 cutting the lawn. Fulton Harbor Bait Stand. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Got a playground for the kids over here. Another dude cutting the grass. Man, all the boats must be out fishing. There's a lot of open spots here. Looks like they got some new pilings set too. Huh. Maybe they've been doing repairs over here. I guess it's been a few weeks since we've been over here, so we don't really know. We don't know what's going on. Here's Fulton Pier. Again, close enough to walk. Not a bad day at all. A lot of vehicles here. I wonder what's that for. All those people can't be fishing, right? I don't know. Fulton Convention Center. Not bad. Someone had asked if the white pelicans were back, and yeah, when we drove down Water Street, we saw white pelicans. So they're back. They're nesting. They're not nesting. They're just back. Sorry. What do we got up here? I had a very vivid dream that these houses here on the left were no longer there. I don't remember from the dream what took them, but they were no longer there. Remember, there used to be the how many was it? 6 palm trees, 5 palm trees, and it was called 5 palms or 6 palms. Not anymore. Now it's 0 palms. Let's make a left up here. What street is this, guys? Myrtle. We've been up Myrtle before, haven't we?
My daughter said she was cold, so I told her to sit in the corner because it's 90 degrees.
There he is. He's back, baby. It's not the joke, it's the laugh. What we got here? Fulton Cemetery. We never go in this way. They got a historical marker there that we've read numerous times. But there's graves in here all the way back to the Texas Revolution, Civil War, First World War, Korea, Second World War. I know it's not in order. And Vietnam. And even some more current. There's a monarch butterfly. It's the last of the ones coming through. Ooh, there's something rusty. There's something rusty right there. I was hoping we would get to see something rusty today. I checked Rusty 78609 last night, and that made me think maybe when we go out for a ride, we'll get to see something rusty. Well, the good news is we get to leave the cemetery. And how do you know we're in Rockport, Fulton? There's a tree in the middle of the road. Hey guys, thanks for riding along today. Thanks for watching.